We did this, Sam. We broke it, we bought it.
I unleashed a force on this world that could destroy it.
All I know is that we set her free, and we're gonna put her back in no matter what it takes.
In order to create the world, God, he had to betray the darkness, his sister.
What was that?
In the future, we're bonded. You're the one who set me free.
No, that was an accident.
Yours destiny. I can't be resisted.
There's this cage in hell, and it's where they keep Lucifer, and I've been in it. And I think God wants me to go back.
He's so alpha.
It wasn't God inside your head, Sam. It was me. He's never been with you. It was always just me. I guess I am your only hope.
It's never gonna happen.
Settle in there, buddy.
Feeling help from below.
How are y'all? See this guy sleeping in the car?
Jared, I have a question for you.
All right, I'll have an answer.
Did you wear red because it's Valentine's Day?
That was our secret. I did. I hope I haven't worn this before. Well, I was like, it was just in the morning, and I'm looking and going, okay, oh, it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I see red. Anybody else in red? Or am I the only cheesy? All right. I'll just take your word for it. I'm seeing this and I'm seeing some stuff.
This is why I wore black.
Unromantic. I like this. Anybody ever heard of Jim Gaffigan?
Yeah!
Awesome. But he always does the whispers. Why is he wearing black? Does he know it's Valentine's Day? He's got a black soul. Who's
Yes.
first?
Yes, right here.
Yes.
Wondering if you saw that Saks underwear DM'd you about modeling for them? DM them about modeling
I'd love to.
for them.
I
We wanted to make sure you didn't miss the.
didn't. I'm wearing.
I want to make sure you got that memo. I can print it out for you, but just want to make sure you know about this.
Do they make female underwear, by the way? I guess they probably
No
wouldn't
idea.
need to.
Females don't need a pouch.
They're like mountains that are like volcanoes, but they're also mountains. I'd love to. It'd be fun. You know what's funny is I wanted to do it years ago, because when they were like a young upstart company, and I had found them like in some weird shop in Vancouver. This is probably 5 years ago, 4 years ago, whatever. And I was like, this company's great, but you couldn't buy them. Like they were on the shelf, and then they'd run out, and I'd be like, I would like some for my travel or whatever. And I was like, well, maybe if I can like take some pictures, maybe I can get some free underwear, which I guess I can afford underwear. But like 2, 3, 4 pairs of underwear, billionaires. Sorry. Thank you for passing on the memo. I will DM them. That'll be a lot of fun. But not women don't need it still, right?
We need it.
Hey, hangovers.
Yeah, that was hilarious, and it looked like y'all probably did have to
was from experience.
It was one of those things where rarely, but every now and again, we'll look at each other 11 seasons in and be like, man, this should have been a gag all along, with Dean smelling the rotten food and still going like, all right, and eating it.
Well, that wasn't in the script. I was just supposed to walk straight to the coffee, get the coffee, and start the scene. Phil was directing that episode. Phil always has some good ideas.
Also, rock, paper, scissors wasn't in the script.
That wasn't in the script either. My favorite part about that was that Dean wins, and he still doesn't get to go upstairs. It's like, I won it. It's like, whatever, I'm going upstairs. And he's like, okay. So even though he won, he's still kind of lost.
I don't think he cared. He finally won.
Yeah, but that's, you know, especially with certain directors, we get to kind of add those little beats and those flavors for kind of make it fun. What my favorite or his? I know what his favorite is.
Both of you.
Snaky leg. Or the Swayze.
What does that look like?
It is too early to snaky leg, and I just showered, so maybe later. What is yours?
Favorite dance move?
Nay-nay?
Just keep it right here.
He likes to whip and nay-nay. I probably shouldn't. What does that mean? That means probably something bad.
Probably.
He neither whips nor nay-nays. And neither should you until you're 18.
Kids, don't try this at home.
And don't buy sex. I'll buy them. Guys. Not sexist. Just wouldn't make a lot of sense.
Next question.
A lot of fun stories. So I just had a great, actually, experience. For parents of young kids, you probably know of a show called Wild Kratts. And Wild Kratts is on loop in my house. Literally, it's just running through my head. And Tom especially pretends to activate his creature powers. And Wild Kratts happened to be doing a live stage show in Austin a couple weeks back, and I was like, my God, I could be the dad of the year. So I called my agent, was like, hey, can you see if we can meet them or something? And so they set up a meet and greet, and the guys kind of knew of Supernatural and had seen a few episodes, and they were excited. And we were sitting there watching the stage, and the actual Wild Krat human beings come out, Martin and Chris, for those who don't know. And instead of watching, I spent the hour and a half of the show just looking down the aisle at my kids, because they were like, I mean, I literally turned to Jen and I was like, I think this is terrible, because Tom and Shep have had the happiest moment of their life, before turning 4. So that was super fun to me, because it was legitimately, they could not believe it. And they, even last night, they're wearing their Wild Krat clothes and activating creature powers, and they just were pigs and shit. I mean, they definitely said I can get away with that in Texas. It was also nuttier than schools. That was mine.
Yeah, mine's not so good. JJ's awesome. She's, a little over 2.5. We were in Austin. We were out at this property, and I was there with JJ. There was a playground, and it was a big oak tree, and they had a ladder, where you hammer it 2x4s to make a ladder onto a tree. And where it splits, there's a big slide that goes down the other side. So there were a few kids running around. JJ was like, "You want to go get the slide?" I was like, "All right." We had to climb up the tree, and it was almost maybe 8 feet before you had to crawl over the split in the tree and then head down the slide. So it was a little dicey. So I stood by while she was climbing, and I was standing right there in case she slipped or fell or something. And then she was kind of taking it, because it was a little uneven, so she was kind of taking her time getting up there. And this girl walks up, about the same size as JJ. She walks up and she's like, "I can climb it faster than that." The
girl was never heard from again.
So I go, is that right? How old are you? She goes, I'm 4. I'm like, oh. And I looked around. I go, well, she's only 2.5. When she turns 4, she'll be able to climb it faster than you.
Way to go, Dad. There are those times where someone's being mean to your kid and you're like, hey, where are your parents? In the black, the ones that are looking away? Okay, I will end you. The ones that aren't looking right? Okay, kid, I will end your life.
And I walked away going, okay, so that's the kind of dad you're gonna be. That's great.
Sammy Hagar or Van Halen? I'm gonna go Van Halen.
You're gonna go David Lee Roth?
I have a Van Halen story that's fantastic.
Tell us.
So I was at Ralph's in California when I was maybe 21, 22 years old, and they sell beer in the grocery stores until like 1:59 a.m. And so we were gonna have a night, and so we went to the grocery store to buy some beer, and when I get into line, there's a they call it $2 Chuck, because it's always like $1 or $2, and it was like the special, and there was a special on, I guess. It was like 16 bottles, like 4 bottles of Merlot, 4 bottles of Cap Sav, 4 bottles of this, and I was like, geez, this guy's going to town. I'm thinking like, you know, he's loading up because I think it was a special of the weekend or something. And so I'm just making conversation.
We're just a raging alcoholic.
Just a raging alcoholic. So I kind of make a conversation, and I'm like, that must be good. And he looks back and he's like, yeah, you never had it? And I was like, I never had it. He's like, well, follow me. He grabs my arm and takes me to the end of the aisle where all these wines are for sale. It's like limit 4 per varietal or something. And he's like, well, this. So I just kind of just humoring the guy, grab a couple bottles and go back to the line. And the clerk, the cashier, asks for this gentleman's ID. And the guy's like, you don't think I'm 20, you know, he's clearly over 21. And the clerk's like, no, in the state of California, you have to swipe the ID, otherwise, like, you know, you could be 100 years old and I can't sell to you. And so the guy kind of goes through his pocket looking for something. He pulls out his ID, and the clerk grabs his ID and just kind of gives it a cursory glance, and he kind of goes like this. And I'm thinking, like, I see this look, and I'm like, this guy's either like 100 years old and he looks 60, or he's like 25, and like something crazy's going on. And so he checks the guy out, and the guy's like, enjoy the wine, you know, kind of wanders off. And at this Ralph's, you can see out the front, you can see the cars, the parking lots, like that. There's glass register, parking lot. And so the guy's kind of has wide eyes, and he's probably in his 20s. And I was like, so what's the story? Like, what's the story? Like, what just happened? He goes, do you know who that was? I was like, no, because that was Eddie Van Halen. And I was like, what? And so I craned my neck to look, and there's Eddie Van Halen loading up wine into a Ferrari. I drank the wine that night. It was awful. And at that point in my life, I didn't really know wine.
Are we... My connection is weak. Hi guys. So, this is... You guys mind if I... Alright. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Guys. Okay, so anyway, I think that you guys may have just these sweet guys who just hang out and, you know, whatever. We're not. Like the band Green Room at conventions is honestly, I think, pretty much what you would expect the Green Room to look like at an Alice Cooper concert or a Rolling Stones concert 25 years ago, 30 years ago. Like, it's just pure, unmitigated, unbridled debauchery. And I feel Okay, guys, so this is what's going on in the green room. I'm going to try to hold the camera discreetly so that they don't see that I'm filming so that you can actually see really what happens here. So this is what's going on in the green room. So this is what's going on in the green room behind the scenes at the convention. I'm not going to let the guys know that I'm filming so that they don't see the camera. So here we go. I'm going to just be casual here.
I don't know if he wins. I don't know. I think the jury got a layer.
Oh, hey guys, that was an awesome panel. Nice work out there. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Thanks. You kind of killed it. Would you do me a favor and not bogart all the gold glitter?
Oh,
that's...
Guys, we actually are running out of glitter, so try not to be quite so wasteful.
Well, I don't want to point fingers, but... Anybody need a black heart?
Here you go, buddy. Oh,
you know what?
Thank you. That's really sweet.
Are you videoing?
What's that? No, I'm not videoing. No.
Dude, I just use a crap load of glitter glue. I think we need more glitter glue, guys.
You see the glitter? You high on glue?
Are we running out? Could we get more glitter glue?
Is this the last one?
More glitter glue? We get just like a case of glitter glue.
This is... Wait, wait. Is this stuff edible? I hope your Valentine's Day sucks. Look what you did to my thing.
That's an awful thing to
Guys,
say.
stop fighting. Stop fighting.
Hey.
All right, so there you have it. That's what really happens behind the scenes.
I want in.
We're doing craft day.
This is not... This was good until you...
You're supposed to be a fully formed human.
This was good until he dumped glitter all over it.
Look at Jensen.
I think it's
Jensen's is actually really good. This is like...
This could end badly.
Jared Pavlik, he dies on Valentine's Day. Hi, guys. One jump, and I'm tired.
I don't know.
I was tired just walking up the 3 steps it took to get it. Season
Try running to the back of the room.
Did you run all the way to the back?
All the way back.
I'm not
That's
gonna
what it was when you guys came on. They started cheering like really, really loud. I was like, wow, they really love me back in the back.
Yeah. My days went really well. I get to spend Valentine's Day with a bunch of people I love.
Thank you for being a part of our day. Well, basically what happened was Jared was telling a story. And then he decided to take a picture of how I get when he tells stories. And then I woke up and I started to tell a story. And then I took a picture of what he does when I talk too much. Yeah, I don't know if he was taking it, he was like, hey, let's give him a little, let's tease it, we're on our way.
And so we're both kind of like smiling at the camera, and then Ackles goes, wait a second.
That's too nice. How about...
Drool and all.
And then there was a third picture that we actually...
There's a third picture we did for you later.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just decided to have fun. I think we were both excited to kind of be here and get our day going with you guys, so yeah.
I prefer either comedic scenes or action scenes.
I prefer dramatic scenes.
We were made for each other.
See, that's why I call it lesbian family, because 1,000-something people just saying that lovely young lady happy birthday.
Pancakes or waffles? Again, solid question. I'm gonna go flapjacks.
And true to form, I'm gonna go waffles. You get more syrup to surface ratio.
This is why pancakes. Waffles catch the syrup. The syrup spills off the pancakes and onto my bacon. It's made full of bacon?
part of this conversation, Jensen.
It is now! And you know it's always part of the conversation. Bacon's never off limits.
Waffles are like several little...
This is not a debate.
You can dip your bacon in the...
I just said maple syrup blends with the bacon.
I can use the bowl of syrup to pick up the bacon. And...
I hate your face.
Really good, thank you. To the left, to the left. Yeah, oh, that's the spot, yeah. Thank you so much. Nice to see you. Keep changing. I actually took ballet in high school. I did, and here's one reason. I met, who went to Klein High School? I met somebody. So, my teacher, Mike Harrison, my drama teacher in high school, was at Klein High School here in Houston. And so he believed that taking ballet class made actors, especially in high school, because you're growing and you don't really feel comfortable in your own skin. And so you get on stage and you're like, but Dad, I want to. So I think his idea was he wanted us to feel like we were more comfortable in our own skin. So we took ballet class. Still not comfortable in my own skin. You got me beat.
Thank you.
Maybe that's the one thing I learned from ballet class.
Was high kicks?
Maybe.
That was his hamstring.
She's got me way beat. Thank you. Thank you for the pulled hamstring.
Hi. All day. All day.
She didn't specify.
Yes, she did. She said a little bit.
No, I'm saying, if you had said 12 inches, you would have seen everything. Oh, come on. Sure.
Right now,
get a grip. Shut your mouth. I'm just talking about Shaft. Did someone just turn the heater on?
So many comments.
So sorry.
Right now, Spade's backstage having a seizure because he can't come out here and say all the things that are running through his mind.
Is it 1-2 shoot or 1-2-3 shoot?
1-2-3 shoot. It's 2 out of 3 too, just so you know. Always. None of this one-time thing. 2 out of 3. Ready? Of course I know what to do.
Thank you.
We've lost a lot of really great, talented people and people that are friends and still friends to this day.
It's exactly like Twilight. You have to see people you love die. Please don't die.
I want to now.
Now I know how Edward felt. Edward?
Stop, man.
Jake too.
Stop. Oh. I don't even know you.
Think how the Salvatore's feel.
You changed.
I never heard of any of that stuff.
So I'm a big fan.
And I now, Jared has the mark of Cain. I don't know if you can see. Look, can you see my, where's the, if you go right there.
Is it still there?
I don't know, you tell me. Can you zoom in anymore? I'm trying to turn pencil light.
I have an idea.
Being really still. Wait for it.
That's what you call a happy accident.
I'll tweet a picture of it later.
Of what?
That was ridiculous.
Really?
Why would you take a picture of it like that?
Comedy gold, that's why. I'd like to apologize to the parents in the audience. Sorry.
That was ridiculous.
It's your finger.
Next question. Thank you very much. I blame you.
I don't even know how to ask anything after that. When the hip gyration started, like I just started flushing.
I'm sorry. So I can't. When it starts, I can't stop it. Like if there's a beat, then it just kind of.
He can't help it.
Again, I apologize. It's uncontrollable.
I've got some dollar bills.
Some bacon ring. You were saying?
That's
that's just how Patrick Swayze walked around.
I will say this, for the first part of the song, I did look back and see Richard Spade like, there was a look of a kind of casual approval.
Yeah, I
Did you
was.
guys see Jared's finger?
I will tell you something. We walked backstage right as you were displaying that, and it did not look like a finger. And I believe that was on purpose, but we were very confused by the tenor of the panel and where it had gone.
It's all innocent up here, guys. It's all, you know.
There's nothing innocent about those loins of yours. Agree with that. That's just good stuff.
You were saying?
I really don't have a clue what I was saying. Okay. Oh, I know. Someone on Twitter told me to ask this. And it's kind of a serious question. And it's for Jensen.
Oh, good.
Way to bring it down.
No, wait for it. On your driver's license, does it say you have blonde hair or brown hair?
I think this is brown.
We were discussing it because in some of the tweet pictures that you post, pictures of you, it's, you know, there's some blonde highlights maybe, or
No.
tips, or
There are blonde highlights. Let's not mistake.
Peroxide.
There was a little show by the name of Days of Our Lives. And on that show, I was cast as a twin of a character that was already established on the show, who was very blonde. And they thought it would help the audience buy that we were brother and sister if I too had blonde hair, so they dyed my hair blonde for 3 years. So I had, yes, and I hated it. I mean, it was fine, like, when it was, but the process with the foil and the, has anybody ever dyed their hair? So like everyone here? I feel your pain. I haven't done it since. Thanks.
Gentlemen,
Yes.
what that brings us to.
Last question. It's the last question. It's the last question. It's the last question.
It's the last question!
One.
It's the last question.
Here's Steve Hunt.
Hi. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Caitlin.
Caitlin, is this your phone? Do you have like a little picture or something, a video I could, I'll just record this for you if you want me to. Okay. We're gonna start right now. I got it going right now. It's alright, she knows what I look like.
Okay, so Caitlin's the last question. Caitlin, where are you from? Caitlin is from Converse, Texas. How old are you, Caitlin?
13.
What season of the show are you currently watching?
11.
When did you start watching the show?
Like years ago.
I bet you thought you were the one who was going to be asking questions before I started gathering. All right, so let's hear a question from Caitlin, 13, from Converse, Texas, who started watching years ago. Do you know that we're only 2 years younger than you are?
Okay, so my question is, how do you balance your work schedule with family?
It's a really nice question.
That is an awesome question. I think for me, I try to spend the most time I can with family. So I know Jen and Tom and Shep will come up a lot and come visit. And then if I have time, I'll go back down to Austin and I'll visit them. But I think I sort of, as my free time got more and more rare, I realized how to use it in a better way. I think when I'm not working, I waste time really easily, but when I am working, I'm pretty efficient.
You and I both fight very hard, not with anybody in particular, just like basically sleep, to get as many hours as we can with our family, not just our immediate family, with our friends, and remind people who we are, because a lot of people have forgotten. Like my mom. I'm kidding, I talk to her almost every other day. But it is checking in with them and keeping that, thank God for technology, because that allows me to see my little girl on my phone whenever I need to. So there's also a really nice thing, the fact that our wives and our kids are best friends too. So when they're together, it makes us feel great because we know that it's all family. We know that the quality time is happening even when we're not there. But we certainly try to make it down and spend as much time as we can with them because family's important, isn't it?
Thank you for your question. That was an awesome question. Guys, Taylor.
Okay, so I am sitting here and I am doing some actor study, which involves me watching Gilmore Girls because I'm going to go film it on Friday. And it just occurred to me that I owe a thank you to whoever had the bad enough taste to cast me and then keep bringing me back because I was pretty bad. I'm not saying I'm great now, but I was pretty, it was pretty interesting. I just watched the pilot. I was like, who's that? Hi, Leanna. Leanna Holton. Oh my God, hi. Ashley, Cheyenne. Sorry, I just wanted to check in really quickly. I love y'all. Thanks for checking in. Kelly, love you back. Jessica, hi. Catlin Bryant, hello. Okay, I got to get back to studying. Easton, Amber, hi guys. Hey Arnell. So sorry, I had to reach out and apologize to whoever had to watch me in the first couple episodes and seasons of Gilmore Girls. I promise to redeem myself this week. All right. Love y'all.